Hey, hi, Emma's here. Getting more and more excited about Bali because time is going very quick actually, and soon the mastermind will happen. So I'm very excited. So I just actually did something. I just bought a book, okay, and I thought, oh, let me talk about it because this is a very important topic that I love to talk. I love talking about books. Actually just got this baby here. Shit, what I did. Sorry, can I say shit? I think I can. It's my video, right? But yeah, just screw Russell Brand. Actually, I really like him. I think he's such a refreshing person, and we definitely do some. So I'm very excited about reading Revolution, even though my list of books to read is kind of gigantic at the moment. I have a lot of things to read, and every time I speak with people, say, "Oh, you have to read this. You have to." Say, yeah, I will eventually someday. So, and there's a question people usually ask me as well if I travel with books, and I'm gonna be honest, like as much as I love physical books, I love smelling them and touching them, and just the simple fact. I had to stop buying them a while ago. Actually, I don't even remember when's the last time I actually bought physical book, but I just can't because then I will have to I would have to throw it away or give it away. And I have to say that I love to keep my books. So I just buy everything digitally. It's not the same, but at least, I can carry them and I can, have them all the time with me. So it's pretty perfect though. So people usually ask me as well, what's my favorite book? And damn, that's a really hard question as well. I I grew up with like motivational books, to be really honest with you, because my dad wrote a motivational book, but books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, um, all from Zig Ziglar, all the books Zig Ziglar wrote. I think my dad read The Power of Positive Thinking. There's so many that I grew up with. So I kind of I have to say that some of the books that actually changed my life were the motivational ones. They made me see the world in a different way. Um, if I have to tell, like, as in terms of motivational books, my favorite is definitely Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That book, man. And it's funny because, like, all the people that I speak with, at least entrepreneurs and, like everyone says is the Bible, isn't it? Is the Bible? I think everyone should read that book. So definitely that's I would say the number one book to read. Then 4 hour work a week obviously kind of changed my life. I'm not gonna lie. It really inspired me in many ways. The Secret. Um, there's so many. I personally love biographies as well. I probably say my favorite one is Steve Jobs. I'm a huge Apple freak. I love Apple. I love Apple, and I think that man is just. It was crazy. It was a weirdo that changed the world. It was fantastic. Yeah, he had a lot of. It was unique, but that's why he actually changed the world. So his book really inspired me. I've read it twice, or maybe three times now. I really like it. So another biography. I have a few biographies that I really like. Oh, I can't forget. Obviously, there's this book. I forgot the name of the lady, Laura Hilberg or something. She wrote this book, which is the biography of Louise Zamperini. It's called Unbroken. Is It's probably one of my favorite books. I gave it to everyone in my family. I just love that book. Actually, Angelina Jolie did the movie. So you've probably seen the movie or heard about the movie. But if you haven't, don't watch the movie. First, read the book. I mean, the movie is good. I'm not going to say it's not good because I think Angelina did a great job as a director. But the book, I gave a copy to many people because it really is. It's such a lot. There's so many lessons in that book. And there's a real story. He was definitely a hero. Definitely a hero. When it comes the word that always comes to my mind when I think about Luis Zamperini is determination, and it would never, never. Anyway, but I'm not gonna spend more because I don't want to spoil it for you. But yeah, it was one of my favorites. Actually, talking about Angelina, she has this diary, like travel diary that she wrote when she started working with the United Nations. It's actually really good. It opens your mind, and it makes you see the world in a different place. So I really enjoy that one as well. Then obviously there's Obama, Letters to My Father, or Dreams. My Father. I forgot now. Damn. But I really enjoy that book as well. Oh my God, there's so many. There's so many. Oh, I will do a compilation and write it on the blog. Um, as when it comes to novels, obviously I do read novels as well. My favorite, I know which one is my favorite. It's been adapted to a movie a few years ago as well. But I've read it like maybe like 7, 8 years ago, and I think I cried the whole time. I think I just cried and cried and cried. Is Book Thief by Marcus Zucker. I was confused with Marcus Zuckerberg, which is completely different, but it sounds kind of the same. Marcus something, but it's called The Book Thief, and oh my goodness, I'm telling you, it was a present. A very special person gave it to me, and she's a book lover as well, and it is an amazing book, and yeah, you should read it as well. But yeah, oh God, there's so many books, so I'm quite curious to read that revolutionary one by Brand. But yeah, um, tell me about your books. Don't give me a big list to read because I don't know when I'm gonna read them. But yeah, I love reading. I hope you do as well because I think makes people so much better when people read, right? I think people that read get me. The ones that don't, that they will not gonna get me. But yeah, mwah, peace and love. Bali is coming.